Good morning, SoFlo. Welcome to the show. Thank you for watching. Summer is upon us, and nothing says summer more than great music. Here with some of this season's sure-to-be hits as host of the chart show on Apple Music One, Brooke Reese. Brooke, welcome back. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm always happy to hang out with you. So thanks for having me.
Yes, always glad to talk music with you. You are the authority, and summer 2022 is shaping up to have some of the best music ever. Kicking things off, though, Jack Harlow. What? That new album? I have no words.
I mean, honestly, Jack Harlow can do no wrong right now, in my opinion. Like, he's just continuing to kill it. Obviously, he gave us Nail Tech as like the first little snippet, but then when he dropped First Class, like, he knew what he was doing with that Fergie sample.
He knew what he was doing to all of us. So good. His understated confidence is just out of this world. There's something about Jack Harlow, at least for me, and I'm sure our viewers, Brooke, that we haven't seen that in hip hop in a minute.
I think that that's the fun thing about Jack Harlow too. And I think why he really is cutting through is because he's just doing himself, right? He's just doing Jack. Like, the music he's making is the music he wants to make, which is why people want to collab with him, because it's just like 100% real. I feel like that's also like what's coming out of necessarily this like TikTok generation as well, right? It's like no faking the funk, like you're just making music that you want to listen to. And I feel like that's why people vibe to it, because they're just like, okay, they're not trying to sell me something.
For sure, Brooke, the album's called Come Home, It's the Kids Miss You. Jack Harlow, incredible. Lizzo, album special. Okay.
Yes.
You talked about Lizzo before. I was on the fence about Lizzo, but I will say that Lizzo, About Damn Time, it's a great song. It will for sure be on Heavy Row this summer. But there's just something also authentically nice and refreshing about Lizzo as well.
Lizzo, again, another artist who's just like doing what she wants to do, making the music she wants to make, talking about the things that she wants to talk about. I feel like what's really powerful with the album Special is that Lizzo, is obviously talked a lot about her body image and weight and the things that people say. And she's like, yeah, like I obviously know what I look like. I've lived as me my whole entire life. So I love that she's really like branching into that and leaning into that and like making it her own, because About Damn Time, that song goes off for me. I love it. And I love how it's just like a self-empowerment song. I'm always here for songs that are just like celebrating you, celebrating yourself, and giving a bit more like self-love.
Hey, you can't go wrong with self-love, right?
Absolutely.
You know who has a lot of self-love though, B? Harry Styles.
Harry's energy is something like I've like never seen, obviously. Like when I go to his shows, I legit know I am in for the time of my life and that I'm going to have so much fun, because his stage presence and energy is just like otherworldly. Like there are people who are just meant to entertain, and he is absolutely one of those people. And also an incredible songwriter. I mean, obviously with a couple albums under his belt as a solo artist, but even when he was in One Direction, like he was writing a lot of those songs as well. And so it's no surprise that he's an incredible songwriter for himself. But Harry's House, oh my gosh, the countdown for me is on. The minute we got As It Was, I was already like, when are we getting the album? What else is on the track list? I need to know. I literally went to Coachella because Harry Styles was performing at
Coachella. You would. You're like, forget everyone else. Harry, done.
Yeah. The lineup was incredible. Don't get me wrong. I saw a lot of amazing artists, but what drew me there was I was like, Harry Styles, I gotta go.
Host of the chart show on Apple Music One, Brooke Reese, the authority on all things music. Hey, if you say it's hot, and you're hot, B. Thanks for hanging out on Inside South Florida.
Thanks for having me.